Yeah, this is take 2 actually, so it'll sound because it sounds as awesome as it did the first time. But, you know reviews don't work well when I have a sigh at the beginning. Yeah, Ocean. Hi, Ocean. What's up? What can I say about RE5 that I didn't say the last time and it got corrected? RE5 isn't great if it's bad if you're a fan of Resident Evil. Like, if you've been a fan from the beginning or even RE2, you're not gonna like it. You're gonna want the old style back. If you're not a fan, it's, I would say, okay. Basing this as a fan of Resident Evil, I played every single one except Guided. Basing it as a fan of Resident Evil, I couldn't recommend it to anyone. I couldn't play it. I wouldn't own it. Basing it as, I'm just gonna leave it there. It's just, if you're a fan, it's probably not the best game for you, but say you are and you still want to try it. So let's just base Resident Evil 5 as what we should base it on. Not as the previous games, not as this or that. Let's base it on it and as a game. So, let's do that. Have you played RE4? Did you like it? You like 5. That's it. Everything, I'm going to be comparing 4 and 5 a lot, but everything in 4 and 5 is the same. The sound effects, the gun clip, the boxes breaking, the barrels breaking, the snakes jumping out at you, the ammo pickup, the gun reload, the save screen, the pause screen, the clear mission screen. It's every sound effect is the exact same. And that's really lazy on the developers. I can't say that enough. That is so lazy. I mean, I guess bringing in some of the old characters was kinda lazy, but this just takes it to a whole new level. You really think you're playing RE4 with better graphics. I've called it RE4 countless times on accident, to be honest. It's RE4 on the 360. Anyone who knows me gets that joke automatically. I don't know. That was just really lazy. I'll call to it. That's very tough. I guess the next thing to talk about is the story. Which, if you played any Resident Evil game, you know there's absolutely none. Basically, here are 2. Chris goes to Africa, he meets Sarah, there's a lot of partners involved, there's a lot of, get the ammo, you take it. Okay. I appreciate it. Thanks, partner. I'm out of ammo. It's basically a lot of those, and then Crusade Wesker comes in. And Crackhead and Chill. And Lynn Volcano. And then Explosion. And then Ride Off into the Sunset. With Ashley, I mean Chill. With Ada, I mean Trevor. And Mike the Dead Pilot, I mean Random Dude. It's RE4. The thing is, it's basing it as a game. As a game, the storyline sucks. Ringtone! Yeah! That's probably loud. As a... that completely threw me off. So, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Storyline-wise. Gameplay-wise... Fucking funny. Gameplay-wise, it's RE4. Which is okay for the first 5 chapters or so. Once you get to the 5th or 6th chapter, it starts to get a little repetitive. It starts to get dragged on. And you're just like, okay, let's finish this already so I can stop. And that's basically what happens. You're basically just like, I don't want to play this anymore. It's dragging on. I don't feel like it. And as a game, I couldn't recommend it because it's $60 for a game. You're gonna play once, and you're not gonna really want to play it again. You're really just gonna want to go blah. I tried playing it again as a game. and I couldn't get past the second chapter because I'm like, I've done this. I just did it. I should want to play it again. Mirror's Edge, I played twice in a row. I'm like, yeah! Go play it a third time, then I take the rental back. This one, you just feel like you're just going through the motions. You feel like you've played it already once you boot it up, because it's 5. Yeah. But once you beat it, you're like, what is there left? So, if you want to nitpick, there was Mercenaries mode. There was downloadable content if you want it. There's the online, which is fine. I guess, yeah, online. But I don't see playing it with the online part gonna make it fun. I mean, sure, it'll make it more fun than if you played it alone. But a second time through, it's just some guy or some girl, whatever. It's just this. It's very boring a second time through. And as a game, I couldn't recommend it for $60. Especially if you're a Resident Evil fan. But if you're just in for a good action game, I would rent it. You'll probably have some enjoyment out of it, and by the end of that rental, you'll be like, okay, I've done all I could with this game. And then you probably won't buy it. If you must buy it, wait till it hits $20. Because I can't, like I said, I can't recommend it as just a game, no biased attentions towards it as a Resident Evil game. I couldn't recommend it. That's just me. You might already own it. You might already be picking it up. You know, you might not kill it, I think, but you clicked on this review, so you're gonna hear it. I wouldn't buy it. Not for 60, not for 50, 40, or 30. If you find it for $20 or less, I guess. But that's basically all I can say for it. The story's Resident Evil. There is none. The sound is just utterly lazy by the developers by making the sound effects the exact same. The gameplay is fun, but it drags on about the third quarter way through. And when you see certain enemies that were from 4, you just ask yourself why, because it just doesn't feel right. It's just like, okay, you already enough like 4, why are you like this, why are you bringing this person in? That's my take on it. All I can say at the end of this review is, if you're a fan of Resident Evil 5, if you're a fan of Resident Evil and you're curious, rent it, I guess. If you're a fan of action games, I guess I recommend renting it. Don't expect the second time through though. That's just it. So, rent it if you want it. If you don't want to waste the $10, you're not missing out that much. Anyways, I am Kuzka, aka Fan122, whatever you want to call me. And, see you guys later.